They are able to distinguish between familiar and unfamiliar voices. Researchers have found that sheep can recognize individual human faces and remember them for up to 2 years. The study also found that sheep prefer to socialize with familiar humans over unfamiliar ones. If you've watched the sheep, they run the wrong direction, and like the dog has to chase them, and the shepherd's yelling at them, all these things, they can run, and they can get themselves in trouble. But they know their shepherd's voice. Now, why would they know their shepherd's voice? See, a shepherd knows his sheep. In ancient times, shepherds didn't just randomly choose a flock. So they were typically assigned a flock by a father or another older relative. As such, they would know their flock intimately. So the shepherd knows the sheep. The sheep know their shepherd's voice. So when something outside is trying to influence them, they know where to hear the shepherd's voice. So when something is trying to influence you to do things that you know are not right, they're not what you need to do, to have a bad attitude, to get yourself into trouble, to hang out with people that are not good influences, you need to know the shepherd intimately so you hear his voice calling you back. Max, come back. Dallin, come back. So that you know the shepherd's voice. You can pick the shepherd's voice out. The only way that you can know the shepherd's voice is you have a relationship with your shepherd. You have a relationship with Christ. It means you spend time with him. It means your video games are not as important as spending time with Christ. It means your football games, that hip's deep, are not as important as spending time with Christ. It means sports, friends, phone, social media, school. Do your best in school. But that is not taking the place of your relationship with Christ.